Hello everyone, my name is David Allen Gay and you're watching the 19th episode of David Needs a Job. I want to share with you today my feelings regarding charities. No, not charities that help the unemployed. In fact, there doesn't seem to be a lot of charities for helping out the unemployed here in Canada. There seems to be plenty of charities for pretty much everything else around the world, but not enough for the people here in Canada. The issue that I have are these charities that call you at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, even past 9 o'clock, which, by the way, is against the law here in Canada. You're not supposed to call and ask for donations after 9 p.m. It's federal law. You have to wait until the next day to do your sales pitch for your charitable cause. And I've told them in the past that I'm not interested, and this is when I was, in fact, working, and usually they would go through the same spiel about, oh, well, what about $20? What about $15, $10? Can we call you back next time? They don't seem to understand. They don't seem to let up that I'm not interested. So I figured, being in the situation that I'm in right now, currently unemployed, that saying to a telemarketer from a charity, I'm sorry, I'm not working right now, therefore I have no money to give you, would be a fairly short conversation. Makes sense to anyone speaking English, right? I'm not working, I have no money to give to a charity. Well, actually, that's completely untrue. I do have a charity to give to, the charity of David Allen Gay looking for a job. Won't you please help? That's the only charity that I'm worried about right now. Well, perhaps it's the common sense, or maybe it's the hearing of the telemarketer that has taken a day off or gone out to lunch, because they then tried to get into a negotiation with me about how much I'm willing to spend. How about $15, sir? Can we put you down for 10? You know, what part of I have no job, therefore I have no money, does that telemarketer not understand? When I say to them, I don't have any money, it does not mean I have $10 or $15 to spare. It means I have basically this big round thing called nothing or zero. That's all I can give. And I try very hard not to get angry with these people. I try to keep my temper under control because, look, I realize these guys are doing a job. Whatever meager money they're being paid, if they're even being paid at all, and it's not a volunteer process, they're required to do in order for them to sit in that chair and have that headset on their head. But I get angry because they're not listening to me. I try to explain to them that I have no money, I'm out of work. And a part of my job search frustration starts to creep into it, particularly when I had a really, really crappy day. Sending out resumes and applying for jobs, and then maybe I've gone back from an interview that maybe didn't go quite so well, and now I'm very angry, and now I'm getting this nonsense, and I take it out on them, and I feel bad. But at the same time, they got to get it through their thick skulls that I don't have money. I even tried putting my telephone number on the do not call list, which is what we have here in Canada, and they somehow find a way to get around it. Actually, this next part you might find a little amusing. Quite humorous, as a matter of fact, but I'm deadly serious. And I started doing this with the charities that called me about 4 or 5 weeks ago. I feel that if these charities have the right to get into a negotiation with me, to try to bring down the amount that they think I should give them, even after I told them that I'm not working and therefore I have no money to give, then since this is my home, and this is my phone and my time being used, I have the right to ask them for a job. And I have actually done that on many occasions. I've said to them, make you a deal, saying that you're negotiating with me over the phone. You give me a job minimum wage, if you're in Toronto, pay me $10.25 an hour. You guys can take $1.25 every hour I work while I do promotional work and charitable work for your organization. You get your charity amount, I have a job, and the cause that you're defending and championing is satisfied. Everybody wins. Usually I do get a wall of silence when I suggest that. They don't expect something like this. And in some cases, one person on the phone even said to me, duh, is that legal? Well, yeah, it's legal. I'm asking for a job. I mean, if you got a job, by all means, let's negotiate. Seeing that you're in the mindset to negotiate with me over the phone about how much money I should pay, then therefore I should have the right to negotiate with you an employment with your organization. I have a message to these charities out there who deal with people such as myself. If we say to you we have no money to give because we're not working, we really mean it. We are not trying to weasel our way out of giving a donation. We're not lying. We are actually telling you the truth. We have no money because we have no job. The only charity that matters to us right now is us. We're trying to find a way to make ends meet so that we can pay our rent and put food on the table, go to the dentist to get our teeth fixed, or get a prescription for any medical problems that we have. Or maybe we might need a new pair of glasses because our glasses broke. Respect us, respect our requests, please, and say to us instead, best of luck in your job search, and I hope you find a job real soon. We'll call you back in the fall, or maybe we'll call you back next year to see if your fortunes have improved. On a related subject regarding charities, I have a big irk regarding the government of Canada giving out millions, actually hundreds of millions of dollars through foreign aid to countries, particularly countries that do not need it. Never mind countries like Syria or Egypt or Africa. I'm talking about countries like Russia and China. Yes, you heard me right. The Canadian government is giving hundreds of millions of dollars to Russia and China. Why are we even giving out foreign aid? Period. Whatever happened to charity at home? I mean, I have no problem with people giving away money through charities, but at an individual or even a group level. But when it comes to the federal government or any elected governments, we put these guys in power to fix our problems. That's my say for today. Thank you very much for watching this episode of David Needs a Job, and I look forward to speaking with you again next time. Have yourself a great day. Bye for now.